Presidency begins propaganda to cover shame as Qatar government bans Tinubu from visiting their country. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 25th of February 2024, and I have a breaking information for every one of you listening to me right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I don't come again. The Presidency of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has started their propaganda to cover shame after the Qatari government bans drug lord Tinubu from visiting their country in so-called business trip. I don't want to waste your time. Let me go straight and read the news in details. As you can see from Punch newspaper, they said just in, Qatar makes U-turn, says investment forum will hold during Tinubu's visit. Now, this is just a couple of minutes ago, right? But before here, I want to take you back from beginning, how it all started yesterday. So after this, I will then show you the immediate response from the so-called presidency and then today's bombshell. Right now, before moving forward, I want to remind you that our old YouTube channel, which is Biafra Unite with capital letter, is having issues. We can no longer reach as many Biafrans as we usually do, including our Biafra Unite television Facebook page, because of series of attacks from the zoo and of course their handlers. So we have opened new YouTube channel and of course new Facebook page, which the links are being pasted in the description section of this very news. So I want to urge you to click the links and of course subscribe and follow our new Facebook page and our new YouTube channel, because moving forward, that is where we will be dropping all our latest updates. Don't waste time, just do it right now so you can be able to stay updated. Now let us read in details, and as you can see, I will be reading this very news from Sahara Reporters, which is one of the Zoo Qatar media outlets. They said, Qatar government rejects Tinubu's proposed business meeting visitation request of Nigerian leader. This was just yesterday, 24th February 2024, as you can see here on your screen. They said, Qatar said that the rejection of President Tinubu's request for visitation for the Business and Investment Forum was due to the lack of a legally binding agreement between the country and Nigeria for the promotion of investment. This is from Qatar. This junketing idiotic president wants to use this medium to tour the whole world before his time is up. He doesn't care about your feeling. If you are a Nigerian, if you see yourself as a Nigerian, a Nigerian, I want you to understand that your so-called Mr. President does not care about your feeling. The so-called hardship that they are all protesting in the zoo, your so-called Mr. President does not care about it. He wants to keep on touring. He's a tourist. A tourist president junketing all over the world. He has nothing to offer you. Now, the government of Qatar has rejected Nigerian President Bola Tinubu's request to visit the country for a business and investment meeting over legal disagreement. The Qatari authorities, in a letter sent to Nigeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Thursday, said that the Middle East country would not be able to welcome President Tinubu and hold the proposed forum intended to hold on March 2nd and 3rd. Qatar said that the rejection of President Tinubu's request for visitation for the Business and Investment Forum was due to the lack of a legally binding agreement between the country and Nigeria for the promotion of investment. People's Gazette report that the country in the letter further noted that its Ministry of Commerce had other commitment on the days President Tinubu desired to visit. Oh, a bombshell. Qatar was quoted as saying in the letter sent to Nigeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Thursday that the embassy has the honor to inform that the Ministry of Commerce and Industry in Qatar apologizes that it will not be able to hold a business and investment forum as proposed by Nigerian side. There is no any agreement signed between the state of Qatar and the Federal Republic of Nigeria on investment promotion and protection. Wonders shall never end. The country further stressed that its Minister of Commerce and Industry, Sheikh Mohammed bin Hamad bin Kashim Al Thani, will be carrying out official mission outside the country during the upcoming visit period, which makes him unavailable to meet with the Nigerian leader. Qatar added that its officials would be too busy because Qatar was hosting its own web summit the same time Mr. Tinubu planned to visit. The letter added that the state of Qatar will be hosting a web summit during the suggested period and the state authorities will be preoccupied with this event. This is official from Qatar government. Official. Why I'm saying this is because I will show you the response from the zoo government after the leakage of this very letter to the public. The Qatari government's failure to reschedule the Business and Investment Forum with President Tinubu to a more convenient period perhaps suggested its unwillingness to enter into any economic alliance with Nigeria. Who want to enter in any economic alliance with a terrorist country like Nigeria? Recall that in 2023, the government of United Arab Emirates (UAE) debunked an announcement by the special advisor to President Tinubu on media and publicity, Jurin Gelale, that a visa ban on Nigerians had been lifted after President Tinubu's visit the country's leader Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Now, this one is from Qatar. You understand? After the leakage of this very letter, here is the response from the so-called president of the zoo. I want you to see the kind of shame that has befallen this damnable zoological republic. They said, Qatar didn't snub Tinubu. State visit will hold. Presidency react to leaked diplomatic letter. This was the response yesterday. Immediately, this one leaked. This first one leaked. Now, they quickly responded with this, that Qatar visitation will hold, that they didn't snub the so-called Mr. President. They said, the presidency has dismissed claims that the government of Qatar has snubbed President country. This followed a leaked diplomatic correspondence between the Embassy of Qatar in Abuja and Nigeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs regarding Tinubu's planned visit from March 2nd to 3rd, 2024. The leaked letter addressed a business and investment forum proposed by the Nigerian government to be held on the sidelines of Tinubu's trip rather than the official state reception. However, the presidency insisted the state visit will proceed as planned at the invitation of the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. In a statement on Saturday, presidential media aide Bayo Onanuga said the planned visit aimed to strengthen bilateral economic ties between Nigeria and Qatar. Of course, Onanuga stressed that the leaked letter only concerned a private sector forum being organized by the Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, NASIMA, and Qatar's Chambers of Commerce. Propaganda. Propaganda can never save you, the zoological republic. According to him, the business forum is separate and tangential to the high-level state visit, during which Tinubu will hold talks with the Qatari leadership. He said, "We are aware of leaked diplomatic correspondence between the Embassy of the State of Qatar in Abuja and our Ministry of Foreign Affairs regarding President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's state visit to Qatar between 2nd and 3rd March 2024. The leaked diplomatic paper by mischief makers about an investment forum is not in any way a snub on President Tinubu by the Qatari government." You go explain, tire, no evidence. They have banned you, There is nothing you can do about it. The note verbal is about a private sector led business and investment forum to be held on the margins of President Bola Tinubu's state visit. The event is being put together by the Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, NASIMA, and Qatar's Chambers of Commerce and Industry, where business people from Nigeria will engage their counterparts from Qatar on commercial and investment opportunities available in both countries. You got to explain, tire no evidence. They told us that they have no any business agreement between Nigeria and Qatar. So therefore, they are not going to allow Tinubu for that visitation. Any other thing you are talking is babadash. Onanuga noted that both Tinubu and Qatari Emir remain committed to maintaining the warm relations between their countries. He dismissed insinuations that Qatar has snubbed the Nigerian president as incorrect. You go explain, tire. So there's no need of continuing reading this garbage. Let me show you the current development. This one is not just today, but just a few minutes ago. And I want you to pay attention. Just as I showed you before, their own title said, just in, Qatar makes U-turn, says investment forum will hold during Tinubu's visit. This one is coming from the zoo government. And of course, as you all know, it is a propaganda. They say Qatar has made a U-turn on its decision not to host the Business and Investment Forum proposed by President Bola Tinubu during his visit slated for March 2nd, 2024 to the Arab country. This followed a leaked memo on Saturday, which showed that Qatar declined the proposed investment forum, citing the unavailability of the country's Minister of Commerce and Industry, Mohammed bin Hamad Al Thani. Also, the Embassy of Qatar in Abuja has said there is no agreement between the Arabian country and Nigeria regarding the investment forum. Simple. Some people find it very difficult to accept rejection. Which is part of life. Rejection is part of life. They don't reject you, they don't reject you. There is nothing you can do about it. So stop the propaganda. They say, however, Qatar has made a U-turn on the decision, noting that the business forum will now be held as proposed by Nigeria. The test letter. You go there, explain, tire no evidence. Umokoko, shame don't catch you now. Shame don't catch you, Nabi. Useless people. Nobody, no sane country would want to have any business tie with a terrorist country like the zoo. A country that runs 9 terrorist organizations, killing and beheading innocent people, innocent citizens, kidnapping them for ransom each and every day. And the so-called presidency has nothing to do about it. And you want a decent country like Qatar to have a business trip or a business discussion or ties with you. The only people that can have this kind of ties with you are the people like America and Britain that has nothing to offer, rather their idiotic and useless colonial mentality. That's all. Not countries that are progressing on their own, that has no business with colonizing any other people or any other country. They can never deal with you. Mad people everywhere. Thank you, my people. To Salon Mozia and make it go viral.